What we're going to learn about today is how to put together a spreadsheet to help us have some basic information to complete a gear drawing. So this is going to be for our gear drawing calculations. These are the items that we are going to need in order to complete a gear drawing, and you can see I have a picture of some teeth from a gear drawing that I did in AutoCAD. Now the given information is usually going to be the number of teeth. That's going to be a whole number. So we're just going to put in a sample of 36. And pitch, we're going to go ahead and put in a sample of 20. Okay? The first thing that we're going to need is do the angle between teeth. Now, before we get started on any of these calculations, I just want to share with you the formulas that we have to do those calculations. This is from one of the PowerPoints in our class, and this has got the calculations for many of the items that we need. And if you look at the second page, we've got a couple of equations we're going to need as well. The first one we're going to need is the angle between teeth. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to go back to my Excel spreadsheet. And the angle between teeth is going to basically be equal to 360 divided by the number of teeth. And that's basically the 360 degrees in a circle. Okay, and then we have 10 degrees between each tooth. Okay, we're going to need 3 diameters. We're going to need the outside diameter, the pitch diameter, and the root diameter. I'm going to do the pitch first. If we go back to the equations that we have, and we see that the pitch diameter is simply the number of teeth divided by the pitch. Okay, so that's going to be equal to the number of teeth divided by the pitch. Okay, I went ahead and set my spreadsheet up beforehand to give me 4 decimal places for my calculations. And by the way, these are using the US customary system inches, okay, and NDP for the gearing mechanism. Okay, all right, the next one I'm going to do is my outside diameter. If I go back to my equations for that, you can see my outside diameter is basically n plus 2 in the numerator divided by p, or I can use this equation as well. I'm going to use the first one. So I'm going to go equals n plus 2 divided by pitch. And there we go. Okay. Lastly, for the last diameter I'm going to need is the root diameter. I go back to my calculation pages for that, and you can see that what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do a d minus 2 times the dedendum. Okay, that's the pitch diameter minus 2 times the dedendum. So I really need to do I can set up the formula first if I want, and we can go ahead and do that. Okay, so the root diameter is going to be equal to the pitch diameter minus 2 times the dedendum. But since that has a 0 in front of it that has a 0 cell in it right now, it's going to be equal to the pitch diameter. Okay, so this will automatically update after we finish all those cells. All right, the transverse tooth thickness, I'm going back to my equation sheet here. The transverse tooth thickness is going to be pi divided by 2 times the pitch. So I'm going to do equals. I'm going to do pi, open, close. That's what I need to do to get the pi to pop up. Divided by 2 times the pitch. I'm going to close my parenthesis and then hit enter. And that's my transverse tooth thickness. That's basically the width of the tooth at the pitch diameter. Okay, so I'm going to need that dimension right there. All right, the addendum, go back to my equation sheet, is going to be 1 divided by the pitch. So that's going to be equal to 1 divided by the pitch. And my dedendum, if we go back to the equation sheet again and we look at it, it's going to be 1.25 divided by the pitch. Okay? And when I go ahead and put this in here, 1.25 divided by the pitch, after I hit enter, you'll see that my root diameter cell will update. And it just did. Okay? So these are all of the pieces of information that I'm going to need in order to draw my gear drawing in a CAD system. These are also pieces of information that will need to go into the drawing, so it's very important to have this spreadsheet finished before you begin your drawing.